What's going on, everyone? We got Kyle from Sped Bets here, bringing you guys another breakdown. We got a quick underdog play here, underdog fantasy for Lemos versus Jandiroba this weekend. This one's a little bit early, but I like to lock my lines in early before they move too much. We've secured a lot of value in the past, hope to continue doing so moving on. I'll get you guys in and out of here real quick. For the play, we got Steve Garcia over 0.5 finishes, Brad Tavares over 52.5 significant strikes, Cody Durden over 2.5 takedowns, and Verna Jandiroba over 2.5 takedowns. I'm going to break down each play real quick. Right here we got Steve Garcia. This man comes to hurt you. It's no other way to put it. This guy comes in there with the intention to harm everyone, all right? He looks like a little harmless, kind of nerd-looking guy, and he'll put you out. He put down Chase Hooper 3 times in the first round. He put down Nuremberg with a nice body TKO. That one was pretty nice. And then we got Costa on the bottom. Mel Costa, I'm so sorry, man. This guy got knocked out, subbed, and then knocked out again, all in the same sequence. He's just sitting there in a puddle of his own blood. He was stunned so bad he shot a takedown on the ref when he woke back up, man. That was just really tough to watch. I mean, honestly, actually, I encourage you to go watch it. That finish is absolutely insane from Steve Garcia. Costa's just too tough for his own good. And then right here, these are some screenshots I got from just ESPN. All data is super easy to find. This is for Brad Tavares. He's fighting Young Park, and Park's method to victory is going to be to take Brad Tavares down and kind of wear on him, try and threaten a submission. And I'm going to show you guys, I have his over 52.5 significant strikes for Brad Tavares. And that's because I think this fight is going the distance. These are all fights right here that I have screenshots of that went the distance. And he's going to keep it going the distance by keeping it on the feet and just tagging up Park from distance, all right? Right here you see 70 significant strikes. This is Chris Weidman, All-American, former champ. I know that was forever ago, but he stuffed 8 takedowns. If he's able to stuff 8 of Chris Weidman's takedowns, I have no doubt in my mind he can stuff Park's takedowns and keep it on the feet, tag him up, get that 52.5 mark. And then right here we have Dricus du Plessis. He stuffed all 7 of Dricus' takedowns. Obviously we know Dricus now, he's the champ, he's insane. This guy's taking down Robert Whitaker, Sean Strickland, all these high-level guys. Couldn't do anything to Tavares. And I think that's pretty impressive. This fight was a while ago, but I think it still holds up very well. And of course, you see 82 significant strikes there. This fight also went the distance. I think this is the one guy in the UFC that Dricus could not finish. So I just have a hard time believing that Park's going to find a finish. And then right here, I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't care to remember this guy's name. But it's just blanking on me right now. But he's a good wrestler. I was never too high on him, but he shot 9 takedowns. He only got 2. He did get Tavares down, but I don't think that really matters because you see Tavares got right back up, only a minute 42 of control time. And he can't hold him down. And I don't think Park's going to be able to hold him down either, even if he does get a takedown against the cage or something. So I think this one also went the distance. You see 84 significant strikes. I think the number is way too low. I think it should be around 70. And I think the number is way too low, so I hit the over. Right here we got Cody Durden. We had him over 2.5 takedowns. These are his 4 most recent fights, I do believe. And then we have him versus Carlos Mota, 4 takedowns, 12 minutes of control time. He had some really good control in that fight. He just needed 4 takedowns. Mota got up once, I believe. So that's 1 takedown a round plus 1 more. And all we need is 1 takedown a round. Then we got him against Jake Hadley, another 4 takedowns, stuffed all of Hadley's, no problems there. The most impressive one to me is against Charles Johnson. Not because he had a lot of control time, because 11 takedowns for 9 minutes is actually pretty embarrassing. But the fact that he had 11 takedowns on Charles Johnson is pretty good. 11 takedowns in a 15-minute fight. That's just, obviously you guys can do the math, that's just shy of a takedown a minute, which is absolutely disgusting, all right? And then the only one where he didn't get it is Tagir Ulanbekov, who just out-wrestled him. Tagir's a much better wrestler, a much more refined fighter. He got the sub rear naked choke in the second round, so he didn't even have a chance. Durden's game plan in that one was not to wrestle. He just got counter-wrestled, and there's nothing you can do about that. I don't think Bruno Silva, his opponent, is going to be doing that to him. I'd be very surprised. I think it's like plus 150 or something, plus 200 for over 1.5 takedowns. For Bruno Silva, that is. I just don't see that happening. I think Cody Durden's going to be shooting. Bruno Silva can stuff the first, he could stuff the second, but you see here, he doesn't stop. Charles Johnson was stuffing a bunch, but he shot 18 takedowns. Those are kind of Marab numbers. Then against Jake Hadley and Carlos Mota, he didn't have as much resistance, but he's still shooting 8 and 6 takedowns. You know he's going to be going for the takedowns. That's his whole game plan until he wins this fight. And I think 2.5 is just way too low. And then kind of the same story for Virna Jandiroba here. All right, in her last fight, she only got 2, but she's going against Lupi Godinez, who has a very nice wrestling background, but she shot 9. Like, that's the numbers you want to see. You want to see them consistently trying to go for those takedowns. All right, and then I'm actually a little bit sped, and I blocked out the Marina Rodriguez fight. Oh, holy shit, I'm the best. She got 3 takedowns against Marina Rodriguez, which is pretty good. All she needed was 3, 1 round, 12 minutes of control time. Again, pretty nasty stuff. And then against Amanda Ribas, this one was a little interesting to me. I had to go rewatch this fight to see how this all went down. But she went 1 for 8. They were both just stuffing each other's takedowns, kept it on the feet. Same kind of way I see the Tavares fight going, just to bring it back to that. But she still tried 8 times. And then against Angela Hill, which is really impressive to take down Angela Hill that many times. She got 3 takedowns on her. And then 7 minutes of control time. Holding down Angela Hill is not an easy task, even if she is like 40 or whatever the hell she is. And then she stuffed one of Angela Hill's. And again, it's just kind of a situation. It's a 25-minute fight. I think this fight does go long. I don't think she's going to sub Amanda Lemos. I don't think Lemos is going to knock her out. Jandiroba's never been knocked out. I just think that fight's going to go 25 minutes and in 5 rounds, even if she gets 1 takedown a round, 2.5 is just way too low. So I had to hit the over, and then I'll just go. Oops, here we go. Amanda Lemos does the takedown defense. The fight that kind of did me in was the Zhang Weili fight. 6 for 7. And obviously Weili is a much better wrestler than Jandiroba. But I think Jandiroba is just going to keep going back to it. You could stuff 5. She might shoot 10. But yeah, Lemos looked absolutely terrible in that fight. And then her next fight, she got taken down by Mackenzie Dern, which is never a good look. Mackenzie Dern has some insane ADCC level grappling. She was a champion way back. But she can't wrestle, all right? She's pulling guard, pulling triangles, all this stuff. She's not shooting takedowns. It's just not her style. It doesn't work for her. She sucks at wrestling, okay? That's just how it goes. But she got taken down by Lemos and controlled. And so I think Jandiroba is going to see that as a very clear path to victory based off these 2 recent fights. And I think she's going to be trying the whole fight to go for those takedowns. And I really like the spot for all these fighters. Go back to the start here to show you guys the play one more time. You guys can lock this in on Underdog Fantasy. If you need a sign-up code to double your first deposit, just let me know in the comments. I'll send you one. But yeah, other than that, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.